Hello, thank you so much for choosing this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please could you like it, share it, and it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel. It'll really help me out. Enjoy. I'm taking a little walk around an industrial estate in Oswestry, and lo and behold, I've come across a large packaging plant owned by Arla Foods. Now then, I'm guilty myself of my fair amount of methane, as I'm sure a number of ex-girlfriends and my ex-wife will attest to. However, Arla are currently undertaking a trial with 30 British dairy farms to reduce the amount of methane emitted by cows and cattle. So I know there's been a bit of kickback on social media and so on about this, so I thought I'd come and do a short video just explaining it a little bit. Now, there is an injunction on their large site, so you can't go to them and do any form of protest. Now, they're in Oakthorpe, the Oakthorpe one in London, Hatfield, there's one in Leeds, Stourton, and one in Aylesbury as well. They're the large sites. So it seems now that greenhouse gas, or decreasing greenhouse gas, is big business. Took some finding, because on Tinterweb, as I did a search, it said it was permanently closed, so I don't know what that was all about. All the research I've done is in the public domain, but I thought I'd just pop the basics in this short video. And I know there has been rumours about Bill Gates being involved in this particular process with Arla, but actually he's invested in a different company, a startup in Australia called Ruminate. What they're doing, instead of using Bovaer, which I'm going to talk about in a second, they actually use synthetic seaweed that's created in a laboratory. So Bill Gates has got nothing to do with this. Now, the ingredient in the animal feed used by Arla is called Bovaer, and it's produced by a Dutch company called DSM in Maastricht, and it was passed for use in the UK, and it has been deemed safe. However, here we go. It contains silicon dioxide, propylene glycol, and NOP compound 3, which is nitrooxypropanol. It is said to be corrosive, harmful on inhalation, and a skin irritant. And in Japan and America, studies have shown that it can reduce male fertility, so it's not great stuff, to be honest. Now, the British public weren't consulted about this experiment, this trial, before they actually put it into the food chain, and I think that's what primarily the big uproar is, that something was introduced without us knowing. And quite a few of the supermarkets who Arla supply are on board. Aldi, Tesco, Morrison's, and Marks and Spencer's are believed to be on board as well. Now, this comes at a time really when farmers need to be united, and quite obviously it's going to split them a little bit. The farmers that are taking part in it and the farmers that aren't. They've already been hammered with the inheritance tax. It's going to be a compulsory government policy to have methane suppressants fed to all the 9.6 million, as of now, UK cows by 2030. Now, the chairman of the National Farmers Union, despite saying he would have no problem drinking the milk from a Bovaer cow, he isn't giving the ingredient to his own herd. And from a parliamentary perspective, MP Rupert Lowe, himself a farmer, said he will not consume anything from an animal fed on Bovaer. So there we are. Now I know it's a bit windy, so I hope you can hear me. I'm a bit sort of reticent to get too close to Arla, in case, you know, I get some bother. I don't want that. So you make your own mind up whether to throw it down the sink or whether to drink it. Now I personally have moved away from Arla products, but that's my choice.